Good evening. We will now call our August 11th, 2015 regular school board meeting to order. Welcome to everyone that's here this evening, and welcome to our viewing audience as well. Would you please stand with me for the pledge and directly after the Treasure Hunters Pledge? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Treasure Hunters Pledge. As an adult and treasure hunter, I am committed to search for all the talent, skills, and intelligence that exist in all children and youth. I believe children are capable of success, no exceptions. You may be seated. Thank you. I would like to remind our audience that if we have any unscheduled speakers, the forms are in the front of the room. Please fill it out immediately and turn it into Ms. Harrison to my far left. Once again, we will recite our vision for St. Lucie County Schools. The vision is that St. Lucie County Schools, in partnership with parents and community, will become premier centers of knowledge that are organized around students and the work that is provided to them. Our name will be synonymous with the continuous improvement of student achievement and the success of each individual. Furthermore, our promise is to move from good to great, focusing on our core business, the creation of challenging, engaging, and satisfying work for every child every day. This is the St. Lucie way. Next on our agenda, we have our STAR presentation, during which time we will give special thanks and recognition to our St. Lucie County Public School employees. And I see that Mrs. Jerga is on her way to the podium. Ms. Jerga.
Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, Superintendent Gent. It is a pleasure to be before you to acknowledge our STAR recipient for the month of August. Our special thanks and recognition program acknowledges employees who are committed to doing whatever it takes for our students and community. As we come to the end of summer break, there are many employees that have been hard at work. One in particular is Orlando Vargas. His name has come up quite frequently in the past few months. Orlando is currently filling in for an employee who is actually on leave. He has made an impact on many people here at the district office by his work ethic and kindness. Here are some quotes from the emails that I've received nominating him for the STAR Award. One day we needed Orlando in our department, and he responded quickly. He adjusted his schedule and provided more service than what was requested. He always responds with a smile and professionalism. Another quote, our sub-custodian Orlando is always smiling, willing to help, and anything extra that comes along, he helps out. He keeps to a schedule that helps to keep us on track. And our last quote, an employee that comes to mind that has made a difference in a short period of time is Orlando. People just love him. Orlando, we'd like to thank you for your service and commitment for doing whatever it takes. Please come forward. It's all for you. Wear this with pride. Thank you, thank you. If we could have Orlando's supervisors come forward, take a picture.
We will move right forward to our CTA report. Ms. Rodriguez, please, and welcome to the podium.
Good evening. I thought I'd start my presentation by reading War and Peace. I'm kidding. I was told that we were trying to beat the time limit for previous meetings, so I'm to be short, sweet, and to the point, which I'm sure I'm always that way. First of all, I just want to mention what a positive start to the school year that we've had. Our teachers and support staff are thrilled that we have a settled compensation and benefits package for the first time. And Chris and I were talking about this earlier. We can't actually remember the last time we've had one settled before the start of school, which was a really exciting way to start. We were able to tell brand new teachers at NTO that we got them a raise even before they started working for us. So that was really exciting. So thank you all for your willingness to hear us, and for both negotiating teams who worked really hard on that agreement and came to an agreement that I think is really in the best interest of the district and the employees as well. I wanted to also just mention, we haven't talked about this before, and I wanted to bring it up. We represent the bus aides in transportation, and we have been meeting monthly with the district folks for transportation problem solving. And it has been, in the last 3 months, we've probably solved more issues and circumvented more problems than ever before, because we've been proactive in doing that. So I appreciate that, and want to tell Tim Bargeron thank you for putting that together so we could get that done. And finally, just one other note, we are really looking forward to continuing our collaborative work. I want to just remind you that we had talked about in the past doing some collaborative training, and my board meeting with you all as well to reaffirm our desire to be collaborative, and I hope that we are able to do that sometime in the near future as we go forward, so that we can get more folks trained to use the collaborative and interest-based process, not only from the union side, but also on the district side. So thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rodriguez. CWA report, is there anyone here that, okay, Ms. Martha, please come to the podium, and welcome to you as well.
Good afternoon. I'm Martha Vickers, First Vice President of CWA. I just want to welcome everyone back for the 15-16 school year. And I want to extend our invitation for you all to ride a bus, and Mr. Gent too can ride, and see how well we do our job. And with the raise, everybody was excited today in service. And they said, oh, this is the first time we had never had to pay the money back for insurance. We had to keep our whole little step, and the money come with the step. So just thank you. I just pray that we have a good school year.
Thank you, Ms. Martha. And thank you for the CWA report this evening. Board members, we're now going to move to our consent agenda. And we have the agenda before us. Can I get a motion to accept it as presented? So moved
Second.
by Ms. Hensley and second by Mr. Ingersoll. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Having the agenda before us, do we have any conflicts that you wish to declare on any of the items that may be coming before us this evening? Okay, hearing none. Superintendent Gent, would you please have us receive your recommendations?
Recommend approval of the consent agenda as submitted, with the exception that item number 8.1 has been deleted.
Board members, we've received the recommendations. Are there any items you wish to comment on or discuss? Okay, hearing none, we have received the recommendations. May I hear a motion?
So moved.
So moved by Ms. Hawley. Second by Ms. Hensley. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion here carries 4-0. Next on our agenda, we just have the informational reports that are here for your private review. And we do not have any unscheduled speakers this evening, so we will end with the reminder of our public school excuse me? Superintendent, oh, I'm sorry, Superintendent's report, and then we'll go from there to Attorney Harrell.
I didn't want him leaving out.
I'm sorry, we skipped it.
Thank you, thank you. At this time, I'd like to bring be recommending Ms. Jean Zimba for the Mosaic Digital Academy principalship. I'd like for, if she would come to the podium, and got your 20 minutes.
I'm happy not to talk for 20 minutes. Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, Superintendent Gent, and distinguished guests. I want to start off by thanking our superintendent for having the confidence in me to continue to serve as a school leader here in St. Lucie County. I'm honored to now serve as a principal of our virtual programs, to continue to support our full and part-time virtual option, as well as the credit recovery courses across the district. As the principal of Mosaic Digital Academy, the most unique school in our district, I've come to know two things that make the difference for success in life. I've learned that IQ won't matter if you don't have these two things, and that is grit and perseverance. When we work hard, push through goals, push through setbacks, learn from our mistakes, that's when we have the potential to learn more and to be more. And that's what my staff and I want for each of our students. I want to thank a few departments. I want to thank Student Assignment, Human Resources, the Finance Department, Curriculum Department, and the IT Department for daring to think outside the lines with me as we began to dream of the possibilities for this virtual program just 3 short years ago. Wow, does time fly. I want to thank my mentor, Dr. Helen Wild, who is by far the bravest boss I've ever had. Although very well seasoned in developing leaders, a virtual leader was a new and wild adventure for even you, Dr. Wild. Finally, I want to thank my parents for modeling a strong work ethic in each of their 10 children. I want to thank my wonderful husband for being a 100% partner 100% of the time. And lastly, I want to thank my crazy, amazing, and loving blended family for teaching me how to be a mom. Thank you.
Dr. Mills, just a couple of other comments. This is it's kind of like winter break, the most wonderful time of the year. It's when the students come back to school and the teachers come back, and our teachers came back last Friday, and we've been out on I've seen you all at different events, and we had our great beginning teacher orientation down at the Port St. Lucie Civic Center. Today I was down there with the bus drivers. Ms. Vickers was there as well, and the crowd was all excited and lively, as she stated, and very appreciative. I think it's important for the public to know that the board, with our compensation package, is over $6.3 million to our employee groups, and shows the board's commitment to our employees and that people matter in our school district and people come first. And I think that that's so significant that we're going to start the year out that way, with all the challenges that our teachers and employees face sometimes from different initiatives that come down from the state and from the federal level, that we're showing our appreciation, and we were able to work that out with the CTA and the other bargaining groups. I think really should not go unrecognized, and that's really a commitment to you all as well as to the bargaining groups. We'll continue to be out on the trail. I see the principal of Treasure Coast High School there, and she'll save me a Miss Seal. I'm going to look right at you and let you know that I'm coming out on 8 o'clock on Friday morning, and I'm bringing a TV crew with me from Channel 12, so be ready. And we'll showcase some good things out there as well, and continue to send a good message about public education, particularly in St. Lucie County, and the great things that we have going on. So our drivers are ready, our schools are ready. We'll be meeting tomorrow with our staff to make sure we have no showstoppers. As I shared with you this morning, we have more folks hired right now than we have in the past, and so we think we're ready. We're ready for the start of school on Monday. We did call-outs, our transportation department did call-outs to, reached over 95% of the parents, I believe, yesterday regarding the bus routes, and there's numbers on the webpage for folks that may not have received that information, as well as a second call will be going out this weekend. So we hope that the parents will respond to that. Was also in Fort Pierce on Saturday for a back-to-school event that was well attended by members of the community, and so there's a lot of excitement out there, a lot of excitement within the building, and we're ready to go. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that report, Mr. Gent. We're going to start with Mr. Ingersoll this evening. Okay, Ms. Hawley.
Just an opportunity to say thank you for a wonderful new year that I know is going to be before us. We are indeed excited. I can't wait for the next meeting so we have children back in the boardroom, because that's really what we're all about, and I miss them being here to perform with us. But a special thank you to all of you who, even though the summer months were here, I know that you did not cease to exist in doing the job that you do all day, every day, and to let you know how appreciative we are of all of the functions that you carry out every day for the students here in St. Lucie County. And we look forward to a wonderful and glorious new year. Thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Hawley. Ms. Hensley. Okay, I will close out with the report of just saying what an exciting year it is. It's a new year, and as we've heard the different reports from our CTA, CWA, and our Superintendent Superintendent Gent. The two have G's that begin in their name. Maybe that's why I mixed up that time. But Superintendent Gent, and your reports are very exciting for us to hear as a board, to see us moving forward as a family, as a school district family. And it looks like everybody's happy right now, and that's a good thing. So congratulations to all those who have worked so diligently to bring us to this point and get us started for the new year. Had the opportunity to go to the new teachers orientation, and it was a sight to see. All of our principals and our APs were there to help support our new teachers, and it was really a sight to see all of our administrators that were in the back standing up at the wall looking on for our new teachers that are coming into the district. I'm sure they felt very supported through your actions. So thank you to all of our administrators for being so supportive in our district. Okay, now we do not have any unscheduled speakers, so we're going to end the evening with the reminder of our public school mission statement. The mission of St. Lucie County Schools is to ensure that all of our students graduate from safe and caring schools, equipped with the knowledge, the skills, and the desire to succeed. Our next scheduled board meeting will be August the 25th, 2015, and that will be our regular workshop meeting. Tonight, we want to wish everyone a good evening. We are adjourned.